my intuition is that the gods are really in control right now. Like this is something that is bigger than we are. So the more that we can get into that place.
My approach is slightly different. You have some familiarity with quantum physics, maybe?
So
So we make it all up. The observer determines whether light is a particle or a wave. Everybody should know that by now. It's 100 years old that Heisenberg came up with that one. So the observer creates reality. Now, what astrologers do, wrongly, in my humble opinion, they dump their neuroses, their fears on their clients, just to feel nice. No, that's black magic. What astrologers can do is to say, here are the energies. You can decide whether to interpret them this way or that. I heartily recommend you find every possible way to turn the narrative to suit you. Make every story suit you. You create your reality, so make it suit you. Everything that happens to you is to your advantage if you have faith. And people won't get this unless they need to get it. And right now, they need to get it, don't they? So all in all, despite the discomfort, I don't want to be uncompassionate to the people that are wanting the future to be safe, but it ain't. That's a lie. Don't believe in a lie. Sort yourself out, claim your agency, create a positive future for yourself on the day-to-day level. That's where we can operate. Don't worry about politics or going to the moon or anything up there. Sort out your food, sort out your relationships locally, sort out your garden, sort things out on your level. That's your reality. Make everything that you do to the best of your ability. You can't do better, and have faith that that's enough. And if you don't have faith in yourself, then have faith in me. I know this. I know it. And I can't tell you how I know it or why I know it or what right I've got to know it. But if I know anything at all, and that's a bit of a question, I know this. Everything is fine. And this is exactly what I've been waiting for all of my life. I've been talking about this for 50 years. This is what we were talking about in the 60s. This day was coming. Here it is. And if you want to know when the age of Aquarius begins, well, what about Pluto entering Aquarius? AI, that's kind of in keeping. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And some people would decide Armageddon's what I want, perhaps the majority of people will go away and have wars and things. It won't touch us that don't want that. We can find a way to sidestep all of that. It might be going on in our peripheral vision, but it won't come to my door. That is what you need to use your esoteric knowledge and power for, to keep the robots in somebody else's backyard where they choose them.
And that's a nicer, I think that's not nicer, but I think it's a description of a concept that resonates more with me than when people are like, you can manifest blah blah blah. Like a lot of that is very optimistic, hopeful thinking, but you're not feeling it, you're not really believing it. So I'm hearing you that it's like we do manifest. Everything is just our own creation. Our successes, our beliefs really do manifest. But I think a lot of times what you hear from that more superficial new agey manifestation is not feeling it, it's thinking it, it's not believing it, it's yeah. What you're gonna say something?
The category of new agey person, I call them the pink and fluffies.
Okay.
Like, use your intelligence. It can't possibly be that way. You can't suddenly be a magician because you've decided that you've read a book on magic. If you want to be a magician, then you study it for quite a long time. If you're an accountant, it takes 5 years. Magician, 30, and it works, and that's what I've come from. I've studied magic for a bit longer than that. That's what you need to do. You need to study the stuff.